You know what's funny the most to me is the fact that almost no one, at least no one of much importance, has made a video about different building styles. It almost just doesn't make sense to me. But this video is based off of building styles. Now, I know this is on Social Craft, and I know, but the first building style that I want to start with is medieval. It's a very wonderfully based building style. It has a lot of life in it, honestly. Don't mind that dirt and dirt stairs. But I would say that medieval building styles definitely have a lot of life to them. I show you these towers on the side because this is like a castle. The medieval building style has been a building style that's been pretty basic when Minecraft first started. This is I would say that this is my favorite building style. Of course, because I'm doing it current on Social Craft as my main house, and of course I've done some things, of course, to the interior. But a lot of things they have in a lot of the medieval houses that people make. What they do is they tend to have a throne room, so that will be coming soon. But in my next video, I'll be doing some work on it. Don't you worry about that. Okay, yes. So I do not have any of the building materials in my hand as of right now, but I can tell you that some of the main materials that people have while building these houses, the medieval houses, is stone, because they really didn't use wood back in the days. But I'm still using it because it's more of a modern medieval, if you know what I mean. But it's usually stone, stone blocks, cobblestone is a lot of the stuff that you want to use, especially for the flooring. And sometimes people use diorite for those old castles, and the different color roofs are always great. And then you want to have the side towers and the pillars up on top, which will be a part of mine too. So that is one of the best. I would say it's obviously saved the best for first. That doesn't really apply, but save the best for first. I mean, just let me get to a point. Just look at that. Isn't that such a it would be a great profile pic. I mean, just me right here with my house in the background. Or that most people use this building style when they build their houses on Minecraft, especially me. I mean, every server that I've been on, I've built some sort of medieval, except for the most recent one. Not this one, but the one before this one. I made a, I made a, a modern house. It didn't look that great, but this looks amazing. I could even go to the extreme of calling it Omega, if you want to call it that. Yes, I do. Now, so it's a little story time. Back in 2016, back when I was on my decent PC, I was told to build Middle Eastern type building for a building challenge. Someone asked me for a suggestion, and I said, okay, that sounds like a good idea. So I built it. Unfortunately, that world got deleted back when I was on my previous account, my original account. But good news is for me is that I was able to remember it because the person who I made it for actually reached out to me recently, sent me a photo. They didn't finish anywhere in the top anywhere because it was honestly kind of a bad design. But this is it, and you already saw it. This is kind of and you already saw it. I kind of was shooting for a Chinese restaurant, like one of those little outdoor food places that they have. Let's not go around the back. So I was kind of shooting for that, and I think it looks pretty good with the prismarine and the quartz blocks, which I believe make it look kinda good, kinda like it's Middle Eastern, modern Middle Eastern. But the blocks that we've used here in this build are chiseled quartz blocks, dark prismarine slabs, glass, of course we use glass, I always say glass like that, it's just something with me, smooth quartz slabs, and dark prismarine, the full block. And see, I kind of went with the prismarine top. I kind of like it. It looks very dojo, you know, like the movies where you're in like a dojo and stuff like that. This is where ends meet, ladies and gentlemen, and the nether. I kind of built this world because I was gonna put it on like marketplace, but then I decided to just put my own spin on it because I didn't have enough dedication to put it on the marketplace, and I made a tower. My third demonstration of what exactly people create and use to create on Minecraft is a tower. And I am really excited to show you this building style because I kind of like this tower, but towers are kind of bland sometimes unless you add some sort of life to them, in which I think I added a little bit of life because the color. So let's see here. This is Enderman Tower, in which I created quite a while ago. Like I said, I was going to put this on the marketplace. Man, it's so tall you can't really see it with one part of the screen. So I built several sections. I actually have not finished it yet because if you go in here, you'll see a whole bunch of creepies. But we're in creative, and that's good. So this I'm actually playing from my True Pithy account on a different computer. Sitting over there. Hello, me. That is actually not me. That's one of my friends. Hello. Hello there. Just looking around. Just trying to figure things out. Hi. Okay. I made that one with a friend. Okay, and this is another tower. And this tower is Enderman Tower. Oh, what's this one then? Okay, that one's Enderman Tower. And this one's Enderco. Oh, okay. So I kind of mixed the two, like, you know, nether and end in this, as you could tell, because it's made out of Enderman. Since they removed Enderman from the nether, last time I checked, I believe they did. Well, I'm not sure, but Endermen are interdimensional, so they could be anywhere at any time, but I'm pretty sure that they don't live there anymore. They made it to where there's not, like, a lot of them all around, because that just adds another big bad thing for them to have to avoid in the nether. Oh, so dangerous. But yes, this is, in fact, I love it. I think this is great. I like the tower. I like the colors because the colors give life. I thought we lagged there, which we didn't. I was planning on like making a giant service tower up here. Now, when they release sculk sensors, that will be great because then I could have like a communications tower up there, and that will be really cool. But I can't wait until we get sculk sensors on Socialcraft because then I will completely reconfigure it all. So we got the box. What we used, first of all, we used purple concrete and black concrete. Nothing too exciting there, but I do kind of like the lines and the designs that I made from this. And I worked it took me a while to build this, mainly because I was getting kind of tired of it. For a long time, I kind of got tired of it. If you guys know me, I like building stuff like this, those villager houses. Oh my gosh. I built the whole day of those, but those are for another section of the build. Okay, so, yes, that's the tower part. Let's go on to the modern part. Now, on this world, there are a couple of houses that I kind of want to point out, and a couple of them that we'll not talk about, in which I totally didn't make myself. But I love the color on some of these houses, and I love the style and the character. This is the modern style. So, let's go on ahead and turn our camera around and check this out. This is nighttime, and this is beautiful. This is from another, not that. This is from another user that played on this world, which used to be a server. But I took down because no one ended up using it for a while. Yay, you love it when it sits dormant like that. Let's go through the alleyway. So, this was by another user by the name of Kitten Lover, and that's me right down there. Sort of. It's a friend. So, this is, it's very nice. I like the style of it. I like the windows and the way it looks, but even inside looks amazing. It's still, though, it doesn't compute, or doesn't relate to, it doesn't at all relate to my house on the Unsocial Craft server. Very dormant in here, because like I said, no one joined anymore. So, but I like the glass and the beautifulness. I like the open spaces up at the top, and the lanterns are a great lighting source, and that's what my house is going to be lit by eventually. But head on out here. Oh yes, the deck. This is a beautiful view of that giant monstrosity of a house made of quartz. Oh, I'm so disappointed in myself on that one. That makes me feel so bad. Ugh. I think I'm gonna need some water after looking at that one. Okay, but anyway, the main point is this house. I'd say this house has a lot of character, because they worked really, really hard on this one, and it looks nice. It's the nice kind of a quartz house. And he had a garage over here that, in fact, was working for a while. I don't know what he did to it. That's Death Bear. I don't know what he did to it. But that is okay. He messed it up. I think, actually, it may not have been him. It may have been me. I just broke that. That's okay. It may have been me, not him. But I think this is a pretty nice, really nice house. I like it a lot. And then the stairs, I like these stairs. They come from the end. It's the block from the end. Purper, yes. That sounds okay. Yeah, purper. Who broke that? Huh. Okay. Yes. So purper, I like that, and I like this with the redstone lamps under the glass. That's nice. Then you head over here into the backyard, where, in fact, there's some farms. There's a chicken farm back in here behind the stairs, which, yeah, that's fine. The wheat farm, then bamboo farm, and then over here, it's a sheep farm with none other than, can I get it, Jeb? It's Jeb underscore. Oh, we love Jeb. Jeb, you are amazing. Oh, yes. The wonderful days of Jeb, the underscored sheep. Anyway, he's got the really nice swimming pool over here. And then he had a sauna over here. Oh, it still works. Yes, it does still work. Well, that's great. His basement's really kind of... Okay, so, and then he's got a ping pong table, but a huge gate around the house. It's kind of interesting. But you know what I have to say? Is it's kind of nice. But, and then these two houses were ruined for some obscure reason. Someone put lava on the house. Who would put lava? Ugh, that's a lot of work. It's going to turn to obsidian if he puts water in it. Oh, I feel so bad for him. But this is the main house that we are focusing on, and the other house, I think those are nice. Now, I would say this definitely counts as a skyscraper, I guess. Does it? It may count as... Oh, yes! It kind of looks Middle Eastern, doesn't it? I would say it looks Middle Eastern. Let's go with that. So, yes, another user's house, yet again not mine. I guess you guys could probably guess which one was actually mine. I'll give you a hint. Quartz and lots of it. Not the one that I just showed you, the one that was nice, not that one. But I turned this into a bouncy castle. I kind of like it. It's a nice bouncy castle. But yeah, that's the the modern style houses. This kind of counts for the Middle Eastern also, kind of, I guess. Especially from the Akaya logs, if that's how you say it. I kind of like it. It's nice. It's nice. It's calming. And I did the roof up there. I kind of like that roof up there. Let's go get a good look at the roof. I added the logs and the glass. I like it. It's kind of a nice house. So I made this server back when I was not very good at Minecraft. But let's stay aside from that. And let's move on to our next building. So, we've gone through medieval, modern, Asian, Middle Eastern. I would probably even say that a couple of the houses on that previous server that I showed you were Viking Neurotic houses, because that's a really kind of nice, really kind of nice build. I'd say the Viking and Neurotic builds are kind of pretty. They look more modern than anything. And what we haven't gone through is this next one, and I think you may know what I'm going to do. But if you don't, then you're in for a surprise. Maybe a treat, maybe not. We'll see. Uh, uh, well, I think this one answers for itself. Cave and cave and mountain building. I would say this counts. I haven't cleared out the inside yet, but you guys know my plan if you watch my previous video. And if you didn't, then check that out, because I would love the support. But you guys can probably tell what I'm gonna say here. It's not a secret base yet. But it is going to be cleared out, and I am going to do some stuff inside of this build, because it is kind of cool. I like the monument and how it looks. I like the blackstone. But we've already gone all the way through this. It's not bad. Okay, it's not bad. But it could be better. I think we'll spend limited time. But I think I'll get onto the blocks. So the blocks that we use are diorite, excuse me. The blocks that we use are diorite, stone, blackstone, smooth granite, and smooth blackstone. Those are the blocks. That's all we've done, and that's all we will ever do. Just kidding. It will be better than this eventually. But let me show you another amateur build that includes ice. It's this. Right there. That's it. That's it. The ice. Just ice. I built all that. No, I didn't. I built stuff in there, and that's all I'm going to say is I built something in one of these. But I would say this whole entire ice biome is definitely a building in itself, because it looks really nice. I kind of like the builds. There was a polar bear around here somewhere. But I think it's kind of cool, and I like it. But all I have to say is that you ain't gonna find out what I've done in there yet. No, sirree. No, you are not. You will never, not never, but you won't know for a while what I've built in there. And I would also, before we end off this video, just run around and tell you something. I would also like to throw in, there's another style of builds that I would like to say is kind of interesting. It's an underground or hidden underground base. And I kind of like hidden underground bases mainly because that's what the diorite miners, that's where our underground base is hidden somewhere. Temporarily, of course, when we come out with our company, we will definitely be out in the open, but that's after the war ends with andesite, and I love it. So, I have to say this as I head on over to my portal. I would like to know from you guys, what did I miss? One that I can think of off the top of my head is a nether build. But I'm not going to the nether today. I'm not ready for it, nor am I stocked up or anything for it. That's just not good. So, I believe finally have finished my official, now hear me out. I think I have finally finished my official Minecraft ending statement. It goes like this: you don't have to bow. You can just subscribe or leave a like, because the king of Minecraft is always grateful for your support. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Oh wait, are we ending? Wait, I didn't get to say one thing.